to Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Hello and welcome back to Dragon's Duel, a Dungeons & Dragons game show where contestants battle through 6 rounds vaguely related to the 6 ability modifiers to create their own unique and wonderful characters. This is a little bit of an infill episode as we have got a larger special episode happening at the end of the week with the guys from Check D's out, with Maka the DM and Josh from that fantastic stream, which airs on Tuesdays at 9 PM GMT. You should definitely go check it out. It's fan-bloody-tastic, and go there mainly just for the bread. And I want to shout out Hope for TTRPGs, who is the fantastic people who brought us together. So thank you very much, Hope, and that crew of people. You know exactly who you are if you're listening. Anyway, what we're going to be doing is a bit of a speed run game, a bit like in our teaser episode, but even faster. And it's the usual sort of rules. We'll roll for our race and our alignment at the beginning, and then we'll run through the usual 6 rounds that are related to the 6 ability scores you find on your character sheet. So this week we have, as per usual, Izzy Rebels. Say hello, Izzy.
Hello, Izzy.
I like how that's now become your de facto way of saying it. How are you?
I'm good. Clearly, I'm drugged with some sort of speed drug so that we can get through this extra quickly, like you demand.
Okay, good. Yes, that's good. Then again, as usual, we have Rhinotech Ryan. Say hello, Rhinotech Ryan.
Hello, Rhinotech Ryan. That's just gonna be a thing.
That's just now a thing now. Right, fine, fuck it. Okay, cool. I'm not even gonna ask you how you are for that kind of chat.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna move on to a new to this show, as in the podcast, but we know him from the fantastic Brain Adventures Hollywood Nights shows, as well as being a part of our crew since the beginning and the inception, and when we've done test plays of this game, and that is Logan. Would you like to say hello, Logan?
Hi everyone, my name's Logan Arneson. You might know me from Crazy Ex-Girlfriend or The Good Place, but also Brain Adventures.
Is that true?
I did background on both those shows.
Oh my gosh, we have a celebrity on the show. Shit.
You can see him in the screens and everything, too.
Yeah.
Seriously?
You're gonna get people, like, for a second, they're like, what? And then they're gonna be like, oh, background? Never mind.
Oh my god, that's still pretty cool. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Are you SAG-AFTRA?
I am not. I am on IMDb, though.
You're on IMDb?
Yeah.
Shit. I am so going to Google that. Awesome. That's amazing. See, and you've been in credits, I mean, then. That must mean you've been in credits for something.
Yeah.
You've had one of my bucket list items done. That's incredible. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I hope you bring your fame and charm to some of our rounds, then.
Now watch me just do terribly.
And now, back to Dungeons and Dragons.
All right, well then let's move straight on into rolling for your race and alignment. And as you are our first time on the proper show, Logan, I'm going to give you the honor of rolling for race.
Perfect. Oh,
To remind everyone, that is a D20, and we have got standard PHB classes plus the ones from Volos and the gift.
all right, we have a 12.
12. A half elf.
Perfect.
A half elf. It's not, it's not too boring.
That good charisma from all that acting in the background work, right?
Hey.
Yeah. I mean, I have the long hair and kind of pointy ears for a half elf.
Another weird claim to fame. Your ears.
So you're a half elf. There we go. And I now need a D10 for your alignment, which I will give the honors to Izzy. Izzy, you're going to roll for alignment. D10. You re-roll a 1. Is that how you roll dice?
Yep.
That is literally what I'm now going to copy and paste for every time I need to roll a dice on this show. It's just going to make that noise. That was it.
so
No.
I got a 3.
Lawful good.
Oh, you're polar opposite.
No,
So we've got in our adventuring party, we've got a chaotic evil, a neutral evil, and now a lawful good. So that's gonna work.
we would get the lawful good character the one time Logan here.
Is Logan lawful good?
Very much.
Absolutely.
Nice people. Okay, so with that, you have a lawful good half elf. What's their name gonna be?
Bologna.
Bologna. Okay, yeah,
Oh
good.
yeah, for
Bologna.
sure. Bologna.
All right, Bologna. That's good. Bologna what? We need a
Okay,
surname.
I want the middle name. I call middle.
Okay, go for it.
Bologna Appleseed.
Yes. Okay, yes. Bologna Appleseed, right? Yep, I'm writing this down. And then Rhinotech, what's the surname going to be then?
Caesar.
Bologna Appleseed. How is spelling Bologna?
Like
I need some
bologna.
help. Okay, you assume I know how to spell that. It's like Bologna, yeah? Like the place, Bologna. Bologna.
Bologna.
Bologna. Sì, prezzo. Italian.
Sure, okay.
So they're sort of Italianate, hick, Roman. There's a bit of Roman going on there, actually, with the Caesar as well.
Caesar, yeah.
Well traveled.
Yeah, well-travelled
Worldly.
half-elf.
A worldly
Hmm,
half-elf.
Worldly, lawful good half-elf. What are the pronouns?
Logan, what do you think?
Let's go they them.
They, them. Okay. All right, let's take Bologna Appleseed Cæsar into the duel arena.
And now, back to Dungeons and Dragons.
Right, so it's round 1, strength, which we are going to do.
Mindflayer Mathletics.
So, Logan, you're new. You probably don't know what this game is. So we could just do this with someone who does know what this game is to make it easy. So I'm going to roll another D2. One is an Izzy, and 2 is an Ryan, which is obviously how you do it. And it's all 1 again. So Izzy, it's you versus me for Mindflayer Mathletics. To remind people at home, Mindflayer Mathletics is Rhinotech Ryan is going to have a dice roller app online, and he is going to roll a D4, a D6, a D8, a D10, a D12, a D20, and a D100. Me and Izzy will have to add those up as quickly as possible. The first one to add those up gains 2 points for their side. So if I get there first, it's -2 to the guys. Immediately after anyone makes an answer, right or wrong, Rhinotech Ryan will shout out at us a personal trivia question. And I want him to give us ones that will be controversial. No, I don't. Just give us personal trivia questions. Just give us something like, what's your favorite Harry Potter character? Or something like that. Something that is controversial in the D&D world, like what's your least favorite class? Or something like that. The first person to answer that gets points again, same, 2 points each. Immediately after that, issued with a general trivia question about D&D. So what we had last week, what god do orcs worship, or something like that. The whole point of this game is that your mind gets completely flayed by the fact that you're changing your mental acuity as you move through. So from adding up numbers to personal trivia to general knowledge.
Yeah, this is one of the few games where not being one of the participants who's competing is just as difficult as being one of the
100%.
participants competing.
I get to put a lot of the work onto someone else. It's basically how I've made this thing. All I have to do is explain it, which is hard enough as well. So it's all round a fucking difficult round. But it's a good warm-up because it gets our brains going, gets us moving. So we'll run it twice, I think, because that's the only way I can make the numbers add up. And the points will be 4 points each time. Okay, so each correct answer gets you 4 points rather than that usual.
Mhm.
All right.
I am ready to go. You guys ready to see the screen?
Whoa. It's still loading. I've got to get it all the way across the Atlantic, so give me a second. Ready?
Okay, ready.
Yeah, that's
Ready.
fine.
3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 5, 51, 1, 13, 1.
76.
76.
Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Wars.
Name a cantrip.
Mindwit. Or no.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Eldritch Blast.
Mindwit's not a cantrip, right? What am I thinking of?
I have no idea.
That new one. It's not called Mind. What is it called?
Let's see.
Oh.
Let's see what we got.
Mind
Mind
Sliver.
Sliver.
That's what I
Mind
was thinking.
Sliver. Oh,
Yeah.
for God's sake.
So close.
That was close.
So we got no points for that.
What, Eldritch Blast? Isn't that a...
Yeah,
Isn't
we
that
got no points for that. You're the one that
we
said
got- Oh, yes.
Eldritch
Yeah.
Blast.
Oh, did I
Well,
get all
I
of
got
them?
Star Wars. I got Star Wars though. Yeah,
Okay,
Okay.
so we got 1 point.
but still, I think.
Okay, so I got 8 points, you got 4 points, so that means you're on
Yeah.
-4.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, it goes up and down. I know. So.
Awesome.
So you're on
Great.
-4. That's good. So I think Bologna's not going to be strong. Not going to be yeet.
Well,
Okay.
they won't need it, I'm sure.
Right,
How
you don't
many
know.
things really need strength? Like, there's like 2 classes that need strength, and I'm not rolling for class. So, if we
Yes.
get something that requires strength, that's honestly on Rhino Tech.
It's all my fault as per usual.
I'm happy with those rules. No, I'm joking. This editing is taking so long. It's all Ryan's fault, you bastard. Okay, we need one more. We're gonna have one more go.
Okay,
You could still get a +8, so you could still be super swole. It's still possible. You just need to win these.
It's super yeet now.
So, if that's a terminal, I'm wondering, dexterity, is that Kobe now? Kobe?
There was a whole thread about it.
Yeah, because I know yeet is power and like strength. Kobe
Yeah,
is like
is dex.
dexterity and aim.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Let's start an email campaign to Wizards of the Coast to get them to change the D&D character sheets from strength and dexterity to yeet Kobe.
I'm ready.
Okay. This is meant to be speed, isn't it? By the way,
Yeah.
but we'll get there.
We'll figure it out. Fix it in post. All right, are we ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, 3, 5, 8, 9, 67, 8, 5, 1.
106.
What day is best?
Monday.
Another name for dark elves.
Drow.
Wow.
There
That was
we
me. That was me.
go.
Yeah, I think you were just there. Okay, so I got the numbers. Did I get them right? Was that right?
Yes,
You got
it
the
was
numbers,
106. Yep.
Yeah, sweet. Cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just got it as soon as, or right before you said it, it popped up. I was like, on.
So you got yourself back up to 0. So you got a 0 modifier in strength. So you are average? Average? A 0?
Do we not
It's
get
10.
points
Yeah.
for the random question?
You did, but because you got 2 right, 1 wrong.
Oh, okay.
It's +8, -4. So
Yeah,
Gotcha.
exactly.
Yeah.
We were
Okay.
at -4.
Math is fun. Yay.
that's why you're doing. That's why it's better that Izzy does that. Right? Math is fun.
And now, back to Dungeons and Dragons.
So next up is Dexterity. Kobe. In this round, we're going to be playing Sending. So in the game Sending, basically taking inspiration from the spell where you only have 20 words that you're allowed to use when sending a message to someone. I've changed it up that each of you will have a set number of words per sentence you're allowed to say, going around in order, that being 5, 3, and 1. We played this last week. I will give you a scene, you will have 2 minutes to act out that scene, and you will have to each go in order, saying a sentence that only contains those number of words. Hopefully that makes sense, particularly to our newcomer Logan and to anyone listening.
Sure.
Did you get it, Logan?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, so I'm going to roll a d3. Whichever number comes up first is going to be starting the highest number of sentences. So let's roll that. Okay, first up will be Izzy. Izzy, you will have 5 words that you can use. You have to use every time.
Mm-hmm.
Logan, you will have 3 words that you have to use every time you speak. And Ryan, you have 1 word as last time. So you get
Help.
the help. Exactly.
Dead.
So that's your letters. Keep going, guys. Just keep going in order. So it'll go Izzy, then Logan, then Ryan. And then the scene you're in is basically you're in a tavern brawl. It's absolutely gone fucking crazy in there. There are people punching, fighting, chucking over chairs, food's being flung. The barkeep's brought out a shotgun. They don't have shotguns in D&D. He has a blunderbuss that he's brought out. The bar staff are chucking plates. They're punching people. It's basically just gone completely fucking mental in there. And yeah, you have to get out, I guess. And that's basically the scene. So I will time you for 2 minutes and keep using your
Constraints.
constraints.
Mhm. Logan, you do get it, right?
Yeah. So I can only say 3 words in response to what anyone says.
Yes, and it has to be 3 words.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're in a tavern. There's a tavern brawl that's just broken out, and I will put sound effects in post. There'll be screaming, people shouting, and yeah, you have 2 minutes. Ready, and go.
Let's sneak out the back.
What he say?
Loud.
I said we should leave.
Okay, go.
That's 2 words. You need another one.
Oh, I did syllables. Okay, let's go.
Out.
Follow me this way. Out.
I'll follow you.
Fallen.
Fallen.
Go pick him up now.
Will do, sir.
Oh.
Okay, here we are going.
I got him.
Safe.
And now here's the door.
Hooray, we're free.
Out.
Good job, everybody. We're free.
Forgot my bag.
Shit.
That's too damn bad, bitch.
Be right back.
No.
Just let him leave now.
Ouch, that hurt.
Dead.
Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Well done. Well done. That was your 2 minutes. On literally the 1 second. You timed again.
Dead. Logan, your character died because you had to go back for your bag.
That was great. Well done. Okay, I'm just gonna give you. I think you did muck up once or twice. There's a few its which and that were sort of used liberally as 2 words. So I'm gonna say that was a 15 out of 20.
All right.
15 out of 20.
Cool.
It wasn't as tight as the last time, which we got, and you had one mistake, and that was about 17 out of 20. There was some, So I'm gonna say 15. It was still good. Just so Dex, you're Kobe. You're not pure Kobe. You're I don't know,
We
half
got
Kobe.
some Kobe, but not full Kobe.
Exactly, yeah.
We haven't gone full Kobe yet.
You haven't got
Kobe Jr.
You're Kobe Jr. Okay.
And now, back to Dungeons and Dragons.
So next up is Constitution, and we've got a new game for you this week. It is called Counterspell. Basically, it's another in-the-round game and within a scene. So I'm going to determine a scene. I'll come up with another one. And in this game, you will all have to be talking to one another, but you're only allowed to respond with another question. You cannot answer any of these questions. Basically, you will start with 2 of you. If any of you muck up by saying an answer to any of these questions or by pausing for too long, I will buzz you out, you will lose a point, and the other contestant will jump in your place. So I'll frame this that you are... Let's say this is the prequel to what happened in the bar. You were in the tavern. And you're just trying to order a drink. And what we'll do is we'll start with Izzy and Logan. So Izzy and Logan, you ask questions back and forth to each other. If you make a mistake, I'll drop one of you. And Rhinotech Ryan has then got to jump in to whoever dropped. And then you keep going back and forth. And then I'll drop you every time you make a mistake or pause for too long. Okay? So you've got to be on
only
your feet.
asking questions?
Yeah, you're only allowed to ask questions of one another.
Do they have to make sense with each other, or is it just like I can just say a random question to his question?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can't just say, "How are you? What time is it?"
Right.
That sort of shit. It's got to have
Okay.
some sort of relationship
Okay.
to the scene. So Logan, whenever you are ready, you are in a bar. You're the patron, and Izzy, you are the barkeep,
Okay.
and Ryan, you will be waiting staff whenever you jump in. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
That's so hard.
This is why the fight starts, basically. We're doing like one of those movies when you see the fight and then he goes, but earlier that evening, and this is where we're at.
And this is another timed one?
Yeah, it's
2
another
minutes.
time one. 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. So Logan, when you're ready, 3, 2, 1, go.
What do you got on tap?
What would you like?
Do you have anything heavy?
Would you like something heavy?
What do I look like?
Oh, that's a pause. Right, Tech, you're back. You're in.
Is this anybody's order?
Uh,
You're out. That's out. You're out. Izzy, you're in.
Isn't that the order for the man at the end of the bar?
How am I supposed to know?
Aren't you keeping track of them?
I thought you were keeping track of them.
You're out. You're out. You're out. Logan, get back in.
Where is this drink going?
Where do you want it to go?
Where do any drinks go?
Don't you think drinks go down your mouth?
Why would you think that?
I never knew my mother.
That's not a question.
I know, I
That's
just
great.
wanted something fun and random.
That's great. That's amazing. All right, Ryan, you're in.
Did you hear that?
Hear what?
Did you not just hear that noise?
What noise are you bloomin' talking about?
I'm out.
Izzy, you're in.
Are those people starting a fight back there?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Wouldn't you like to join?
Why would I join?
Maybe so you could leave me alone?
That's a question. Right, Tech, you're in. 3 seconds.
Should we get out of here?
Perfect. Done. Fantastic. Well done. Epic. Unfortunately, you made 7 mistakes out of 20, so you're on 13. So that's not bad, but that was incredible. So, and I think for bringing it into the fight, into the mix, I'm going to give you bonus points because I'm that sort of person. So I'm going to give you a proficiency. You don't get proficiency in con, so I'm just going to boost you up from a 13 to a 15.
Hey.
How about that?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cool with that.
It's all right. Don't know why I talk like that.
Neither do we.
I've just been throwing on random voices. I'm like, this is what we do, right?
So you've got strength of 10, you've got a dex of 15, and you've got a con of 15 at the halfway point. So that's not bad. Bologna Appleseed Cæser, they gonna be pretty good at body stuff, I guess. Body stuff? That's
Body rolls.
Body stuff sounds explicit.
body stuff sounds like I don't do body stuff. I don't know what
Not on the first day.
Only mind stuff.
only mind stuff. Oh, dear. That's great. I love the idea of a hooker that just does mind stuff.
Just reads exotic.
What do you think about that, big
Yeah.
boy?
Exotic poetry? You mean erotic poetry?
I've got
No, just about birds from tropical
Okay.
places, and people have like a travel fetish.
yeah, okay.
And now, back to Dungeons and Dragons.
So next up is round 4, intelligence, and this week we are going to be playing our favorite from last week, comprehend languages. So if you remember how that game works, I've taken some spell descriptions as I found them on D&D Beyond. I've put them into Google Translate. I've gone through Latin, Italian, Scottish Gaelic, Esperanto, which is a particularly favorite of mine, and then all the way back into English. And it makes them sound fucking crazy. I think my favourite one last week was in Blight, the lifeboat is unused or something random like that. So anyway, I've got one this week for you guys to have a look at, and I will say it out loud, and then you can respond with what you think the spell actually is. I've tried to find some fun ones. Okay. Fun ones mean that people won't understand them.
We have a chaotic evil DM.
Duh. Okay. So I will finish saying the whole of the mistranslated spell first, and then once I finish saying it, I will start a timer. The quicker you respond with your answer to what that spell is, the more points you get. And so basically, if you answer it in the first 5 seconds, you get +4 points, and then every 5 second hence, it goes all the way down till you get to -4. Simple as that. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so the spell goes as this. He then graduated from a smart developer in the field. The arm can stay for a while and so on. If it's over 30 feet, you can't rewrite it. They'll be gone. You can use it to control his arms. You can do a lot of things. All things are clean, or to open the gates of ships, to snatch the utensils. We're open like glass knot, you will. you can use your hands to go up. An attack cannot weigh more than 10 pounds.
Is this?
Is this mage hand?
It is
I was
mage
gonna
hand.
guess
Well done.
that.
Yeah. Fantastic. You got that in just under 5 seconds. You got +4 in intelligence. Well done. He then graduated from a smart developer in the field.
What the hell is that? Where does that come from?
The arm can stay for a while, and so on. If it's over 30 feet, you can't rewrite it.
Oh,
They'll
because
be-
it's floating. That's where
Yeah.
graduated comes from
Yeah.
floating. Ugh.
You can use it to control his arms. You can do a lot of things. all things are clean. Or to open the gates of ships to snatch. Sorry. Or to open the gates of ships to snatch the utensils.
So the weird thing is, isn't Mage Hand limited to 5 pounds?
No, 10 pounds it is.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to flex, it didn't work. Let's just move on.
You can see with a normal one by going to dndbeyond.com and searching for Mage Hand. About that. I think that was fun. So you got +4. They got the smarts. So what is that's a 18? Is it, or is that 20? I bet it says-
18 at the least, 19 at the most.
Oh, could it be 19 at the most? Oh, then I'll give you 19 for the most. Because that's what it should be.
And now, back to Dungeons and Dragons.
So now we'll move on to Wisdom, which is Divination. Divination is a game where you basically have to find connection, mentally insight into your fellow players. I feel that Logan should play this as a newbie, as a noob. And I think would it be fair or unfair if it was against Izzy as you live together?
Logan, you know this game. We played this game. We tried this game together. I told you guys about it last time we played. And I was like, Logan and I frustratingly did very poorly against each other.
Oh, great. Okay, on that note, you guys will play against each other.
Of course.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Because we tried so hard to be like, oh yeah, this is what he would say. And then we're both thinking that. So constantly like going to what the other one would say. It's terrible.
Oh, we don't have to do that if you think it's going to be too painful for you. I don't mind.
I think it would be entertaining to see a couple do terribly.
Let's do that. Let's have a couple do terribly. Yes, it's kind of what I want to see. It's basically is it called Newlyweds? I think it's called in
Newlyweds,
America. Sorry.
Don't let it happen again.
Don't let it happen again. You fucking British person.
Yeah, none of these British translations. They're bloody
Okay.
awful.
Damn right. Okay, I'm going to give you 2 words. One of them is going to be D&D related. One of them is going to be D&D not related. So, divine and hamburger. No, that's too easy as well. These are so easy because you're just saying McDonald's or something. Easy. Okay, fine.
It's the same
gonna give you-
McDonald's from Divine and Hamburg. What? Oh my God. This is what the
That's
British people think of us.
Yes, unfortunately
I
it
think
is.
we
I mean,
worship
is
Ronald
it that
McDonald.
far off?
Okay, I'm gonna say you've got elf and fat. 3, 2, 1.
Galir.
Galir.
There we go.
Yeah.
Well done.
Done.
Yes.
Well done. That is 5 points on the board. Okay, I'm gonna give you one more because you can do that again. Okay, that's
Okay, cool.
fine. Awesome. That's amazing. I'm gonna give.
Have you ever seen a fat elf?
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought.
Shit, I didn't realize how easy that would have been. Okay,
We have an
I'm gonna
inside
give-
joke.
but well
that's why.
done.
It's a reference that we have that we share together. So that was good.
That's why I had no idea that it'd be easy. It's like, oh, okay, fine. I'm gonna give you. Sorry, this really hurts me. I'm gonna give you skeleton and sip. 3, 2, 1.
Tea?
Tea and soup. Okay, fine. That should be pretty easy to then mind meld on that. Okay, tea and soup. 3, 2, 1.
Hi.
Table.
You're getting further away. Oof.
Hot and table. A hot table. What's a hot table going to mean to you two in 3?
Why a table? Who drinks tea at a table?
You have tea time at the table. I get that. I'm with you, Logan.
Yeah.
Don't
You
worry.
just drink tea. That's why it comes with a little plate, so you can hold it and you can drink it in your hand.
Damn straight. And you got to have your little pinky finger up at the same time whilst you're drinking it. So, hot and table. 3, 2, 1.
Candle.
Cool. Like pool table.
Like a pool table. Candle.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, I see. Yeah, you can probably gets dangerous if your table gets hot with the candle, but still, I like it. And yeah.
Because he has candles in front of him right now. I should have thought of that.
Damn it.
They almost started my cat on fire.
But I think the hot table being a pool table is an insight into you a little bit, Izzy. We'll leave that.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll leave it there. You got 10 points. You got one more. That's 1 point for that. So that's 6. You double the points. So that's 12. That's a 12 in wisdom. Way.
Not
I can
bad.
live with that.
I mean, not great, but not bad.
We're not a terrible couple.
You're not a terrible couple.
We're at 12 on the couple scale of like
12 on the
0 to
couple scale.
20.
That's better than average. 10 is average,
Yeah.
so you're above average. You're a plus one relationship.
Looking for a +1 for our relationship.
Perfect. That is perfect.
And now, back to Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay, we move on to the final round for Bologna Appleseed Cæser and their charisma, which I believe Logan has prepared in My Breeches, which is basically Logan is going to say the name of some spells and or monsters and or items, and all of us have to say in My Breeches in response, and we can't laugh.
Are we saying it simultaneously or one at a time?
We'll say it all simultaneously
Okay.
for the
Are
chaos.
we saying in my breechers or are we saying in my pants like normal people?
Do you want it to be in my... Okay, we call it in my breeches, but the game, because it's D&D, but we'll say in my pants.
I don't know anyone in D&D who refers to their pants at all, really.
Well,
At all, really.
no, that's a very fair point. I just know
It's just
that
like
in...
common clothes.
I was waiting for another word and then it just didn't come. I was like, oh, okay.
Well, breeches is what you wear when you go riding. You know, it's your riding breeches, and it's sort of like old-fashioned trousers.
Trousers, breechers. I know the word pants exists in England. I know that
Yes,
it's a
but
thing.
pants means underpants in England. My pants are what I wear under my trousers.
Oh.
Yes, that's why in England, in my pants means something much more sinister than in your trousers.
Who said this game isn't educational?
It is educational. There you go, people of America. You have learned something more about your cousins across the water.
Thank you for erasing childhood memories so that I could make room for that. I appreciate it.
Anyway, sorry about that. It's just weird knowledge about England. I'm going to cut all of that because it's just going to kill people. So in charisma, give me. Where were we? You were going to tell us. You're going to say some. Are they all spells, or are they monsters and spells, or are they a mixture of everything?
I have spells, monsters, items, feats, and backgrounds.
Oh, fantastic! So it's everything. It's a bit of everything. Okay, and we
Ooh.
will all. Why don't we just we'll go round saying in my pants. So we will. I will start, then Izzy, then Ryan, and we'll go around that way.
Okay.
Cool. All right. So we'll do it in that order. And how many have you got?
I have a bunch, so I can just go as long as you want me to.
We'll do 12. We'll do 12. There you go. Do 12, and
Okay.
then we'll go around 4 times.
Sounds good. I'll start from the bottom of my list and work up. Ready?
I'm ready.
Knight of the Order,
In my pants.
Dragonhide,
In my pants.
Enormous Tentacle,
In my pants.
Sorry.
God.
Oh dear, that's confusing and ridiculously silly and base,
No.
but that's me. Okay, yep, well done.
Tentacle Rod,
Why are we playing with him on our team? Like,
I'm not laughing.
I'm laughing at the fact that he is just dying everything that gets said.
If I laugh, I will only make it -1, okay? And then if you guys laugh, it's -2. How's that? All right. Okay. Izzy, it's you. I'll try and shut up.
Rod of Alertness,
In my pants.
Ring of the Ram,
In my pants.
Ring of Protection,
In my pants.
Portable Hole,
In my pants.
Skull Flayer,
In my pants.
Flesh Golem,
Trying way too hard with all of these.
Sorry. Okay, yeah. That's funny. In my pants. Sorry. Okay. Yep.
Ooze Master.
I heard that right. I heard that one.
No, it's contagious. I've caught it.
Who's must? That's messy.
All right, and last but not least, Jim's Magic Missile.
My pants. God, we are not charismatic.
I can't remember. I'm gonna say you got about. I think you got through 6 of them without laughing. So you did 12.
There we
No,
go.
but you got there was 12, but you got 6. We did laugh. I only get -1 for 2 of them. Yeah, so I'm gonna say you got 10. Fuck it, you got 10. You got 10 in charisma.
Oh shit.
Yeah, there you go.
I've been sitting on those for over a month.
Those were
In my pants. So
flesh golem. God damn.
best color.
Yeah.
Ooze monsters.
I think
shit,
Ring of
nice.
Protection was my favorite. Just a condom.
I didn't even get that. Oh, it's just because I'm not clever enough to have found that funny.
And now, back to Dungeons and Dragons.
So, a Bologna Appleseed Cæser. Strength of 10. They eat. They're Kobe of 15. a con of 15. An intelligence of 19. Wisdom of 12. And a charisma of 10.
That's not bad.
Yes, it's not bad though, is it? It's a pretty good array. That's a pretty standard array, I'd say, as well. That's believable.
That's a
No
Yeah,
negatives.
level 1 character. I mean, that's
Yeah,
yeah.
this is
Yeah.
definitely something somebody could have rolled for.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like, apart from the 19 in intelligence, which just could be some modifiers, so that's fine. So what, I mean, intelligence of 19, you really kind of, and low strength, low charisma, you don't really want fighters or warlocks or paladins or a lot of the charisma spell slots. You kind of want a wizard, basically, don't you?
Was it really good? Yeah.
Okay, let's roll. Let's roll for that class, for the lawfully good half elf that is Bologna Appleseed Cæser. I need D12 from you, Rhinotech.
All right. It is a 2.
They're a bard. A bard with a 10 in charisma.
Well, half elves get an automatic +2, so it's a 12 in charisma.
I mean, you can always do, as I said, you can use a Tasha rule, so you can always move them about. But yeah, that works. Bologna Appleseed Cæser is a bard. They play the ukulele,
The washboard.
The banjo.
Washboard and the banjo.
Pair of spoons.
See, I thought that was funny. And
I kind of like, even though he's super intelligent, he's still quite wise. But I kind of got this idea that he's joined this evil party, and I can imagine they start doing evil things, and they're just going to be like, "Why don't you stop doing that? Get the washboard out and start playing some vicious mockery, vicious mockery on the washboard."
And now, back to Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay, well done, guys. Thank you very much for that very lovely short game. I'm glad to have Bologna Appleseed Cæser as part of the team. They are a welcome addition.
Perfect.
And say bye-bye to everyone listening. Bye-bye, everyone listening.
Bye-bye, everyone listening.
Hope you have a nice time.
Johnny.
So I just wanted to pop in, as I usually do at the end, just to say thank you again to you lovely listeners for listening to our show. I really hope you had a good time. I also just wanted to do that usual thing that they always say, which is if you can go onto iTunes or wherever you listen to podcasts and put us a little review and a rating down, it makes a massive difference to us. Also, come and say hi to us. We're on Twitter. We are at Dragons Duel, all one word. I personally am at DM_doesn't. That's DM_DOESNT on Twitter. And there's also Rhinotech Ryan, which is at Rhino_TEK. And you can find Izzy and Logan at Brain ADV Podcast on Twitter. Also, go look for their show, which you can find by going to anywhere you find podcasts and searching for Brain Adventures. You can find their fantastic Hollywood Nights, and then coming up in the next month, I think, they will have our Familiar Journey, which is a D&D actual play taken from the perspective of familiars searching for their owners. So that's all the people. I think, again, I'm going to put out our shout out to anyone listening who is general D&D fan, also any other podcasters or streamers. We want you to come on our show and challenge our contestants for a game. We've actually got this week coming up Macadm and Josh from Check These Out, the stream which you can catch on Twitch on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. GMT. And they're going to come on and they're going to be challenging our home team at a game of Dragon's Duel. So come and join us on Friday and see the fun and chaos that we had with those guys. It was really good fun. And so we want more of that to happen. So please hit me up. I'm on Twitter, or email us. Email us at, which is dragonsduelpodcast@gmail.com. The only one last thing I wanted to say is I want to do a big shout out to @HopeForTTRPGs. They're a great person who has brought a lot of people in the community together, and that is how I got in contact through them to meet Maka and Josh, which was so fantastic. So thank you for that. Anyway, I think that's enough from me now. Why don't you get back to doing whatever you were doing and have a lovely day, and we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.